Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that's both unavoidable and often misunderstood: workplace politics. Whether you're just starting your career or you've been in the corporate world for years, understanding manager-employee dynamics is crucial for your growth. In the next 10 minutes, we'll break down 10 common positive and negative manager-employee dynamics, how they impact your career, and actionable tips to handle toxic bosses. Let's dive in. What are workplace politics? Workplace politics aren't inherently evil, they're simply the unwritten rules of how power, influence, and decisions flow in an organization. But when mismanaged, they can derail your growth. At its core, it's about relationships. Your dynamics with your manager is the biggest factor in whether you thrive or stall. Let's explore 10 common dynamics you'll recognize. We'll split these into 5 positive dynamics that accelerate growth and 5 negative ones that sabotage it. For each, I'll share how to navigate them. The mentor. This kind of manager invests time in coaching, skill building, and visibility. He genuinely cares for the new member of the team and wants him to be successful in the role. This is a positive trait which impacts the growth of the employee. You can think of it as being groomed for successful tenure in the role and beyond. This helps the employee in skill development and fast-track their promotion within the company. You should proactively ask for feedback and growth opportunities. The advocate. Getting a manager who will be your advocate is the best possible opportunity an employee can have. He champions your work to the leadership, paving your path up the corporate ladder. They are your cheerleaders who build your reputation and open doors. Always keep these managers abreast about your work deliverables and make their work easier by relieving them of as many responsibilities you can. Never keep them in the dark. If you do so, the trust will be destroyed and you will lose a great asset in your corporate journey. The Autonomy-Giver. This kind of managers treat you as a seasoned professional and value your worth. They trust you with ownership and minimal micromanagement. He gives you room to grasp the task from a different viewpoint and show your creativity in accomplishing it efficiently. This also develops your decision-making and leadership skills. These are perfect ingredients to build a high-performing team. Your job is to continuously feed him with positive news and successfully accomplishing tasks diligently with minimal supervision to maintain the trust. The feedback alchemist. You should pray for such a manager when you are beginning your career, starting a role in a new domain, or doing something for the very first time. They will act as a mirror to your performance. They will give you regular, constructive, actionable, and encouraging feedback. But they will never criticize you for any mistake. Rather, help you with turning your weaknesses into strengths quickly. The best response you can give these managers is to never be defensive. Rather, have an open mind to learn, and by regularly asking, "How can I improve this?" The fair player. The last positive trait for today is the manager who plays fair. He never takes sides with anyone in the team, distributes opportunities and credits equitably. This removes the inter-team negativity and helps in building a high-performing team. Everyone tries to leverage each other by collaborating on work assignment to produce the best output for the team. It's a win-win situation for everyone in the team, including the manager. You can show your appreciation to such a manager by publicly acknowledging his fairness inside and outside the team. Positives always sounds great. It builds a strong morale for the team, and every employee looks forward to Mondays to start a productive week. But it is not always the case. Many a time the employees dread the end of the weekend. Some have panic attacks on the Monday morning. Let me share 5 such toxic environments with you. The micromanagers. These managers are the ultimate control freaks. They obsessively control tasks, find out flaws, criticize regularly at the drop of a hat, and absolutely stifle the independence of the employee. It feels as if they own the employees and treats them as slaves. The natural outcome of this is acute negativity, distrust among team members, and birth of frustration. It kills creativity as no one dares to think on their own outside the box, rather do as they are told. This not only impacts the team morale but in the long run, also wrecks the company revenue. The best way to deal with this manager is to anticipate their needs in advance and send progress reports before they ask for it. Never deviate from their dotted lines, the credit stealer. You can find this kind of managers in almost every company you can think of. Inwardly, they are always insecure and screams for recognition. They will take credit for your ideas and work in front of their bosses to paint a positive picture for themselves. They will never support or protect you in case of adversaries. Rather, work towards erasing your visibility and value. Never trust this kind of managers, as they can throw you under the bus anytime. Always keep written documents of your work contribution in the form of email, project tracker, or any other form of documentation. Share your work artifacts with your one-up manager or above if possible. The gatekeepers. This is another very negative managerial trait. They are also insecure of themselves and at times scared of the skills of their team members. They generally do not have strong foundation of trust with their own managers. The most common behavioral attribute of this manager is to block access to senior leaders or high-impact projects to the employee. All lines of senior management communication will be closely guarded by them. This action will isolate you and limit your networking opportunities. Even if you try to bypass it, he will come down on you with his high-handedness and clearly try to establish his unwritten boundaries on you. The best way to tackle this situation is to diplomatically build cross-functional relationships with your peers, other managers, or mentors to bypass gatekeeping. Make sure he does not come to know about your relationships until you are able to neutralize his sting. If not, there is a high chance that you will be uprooted. The volatile boss. A manager is also human at the end of the day. At times, they also are unable to keep a control on their emotions. Their inner devil takes over and make them show their raw emotional intensity. They may show unpredictable anger, blame shifting, or may be prone to mood swings. Variety is the spice of life for them, but those who are on the receiving end have to bear the brunt. It can severely demean a person, destroy their confidence, and in extreme cases, may also lead to nervous breakdown. You are always anxious and can never predict what will come out of his mouth when you deliver a task. More often than not, your deliverable will not be as per the liking of your manager and he may pounce on you. The best way to deal with such a boss is to always stay calm, use data to defend decisions, and avoiding any in-person meeting during their anticipated trigger times. Also, never argue. Always depersonalize conflicts and be professional. If you are sensitive, then the best solution is to brush up your resume and start looking elsewhere. The neglector. The final type of toxic manager I will discuss today is the neglector. They are too absorbed with themselves to even look at you. You exist but not visible to the manager. He ignores your development or career goals. It's not always that he means harm to you. Many a time they may be introvert or highly technical, or maybe he himself is not enjoying his role. He might be quietly looking for an exit. You will not get any visibility across the company or with the senior leadership team. This will definitely stagnate your career and spoil your growth path. In such a situation, you have to take the reins in your hand and think concretely about your goals and aspirations. You should put together a defined strategic roadmap for yourself and discuss it with your manager periodically. Post-discussion, record the agreed steps to achieve them along with the defined timeline. Toxicity is a pain. Workplace politics are inevitable, but they don't have to control your career. Recognize these 10 dynamics, leverage the positive ones, and neutralize the negatives. Remember, your growth is in your hands, even with a toxic boss. Be strategic, be professional, and never let a bad manager dim your light. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.